Hi, this is Eternally Erica. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. This is a Pisces monthly update. So I am using my Pulp Tarot deck. So this has got a very retro feel to it. So let's see what comes out for this upcoming month. This will be 30 days from whenever this message comes across your screen. Straight out the bat, we have the Lovers. So this is Gemini energy. This also is a very soulmate card, so maybe somebody is dealing with a soul connection. Also, this is Adam and Eve on here with their, fruit and the snake. So somebody may be dealing with a lot of temptation surrounding a love connection right now. Then we also have Justice. So there may be a level of karmic justice that's going to hit. Then we also have Seven of Pentacles. So this is like any sort of seeds that you've been planting are going to pay off. But in this particular deck, this is a, thief. This is a woman who's like got away with all the money. So you may be dealing with some sort of like shady energy as well, because, that the snake is like a bit of, like a devil energy. Okay, Eight of Swords reversed. So maybe someone, you or someone you're dealing with, gets stuck in like a victim mentality a lot, but it does look like you are going to be exiting that. Because we had the Eight of Swords reversed. So, this is a very, maybe you do get yourself into a lot of issues and stuff that are unnecessary, and now you are coming to your senses and realizing that maybe, maybe you're taking more accountability lately for things that you have done. Seven of Wands reversed, though. So you are deciding if a connection is worth fighting for or not. So maybe you are at the point of this is a choice of love. So somebody, you may not want to be fighting for somebody anymore. Maybe there's some sort of animosity surrounding a connection. Maybe someone has issues with family not liking somebody you're with or something of that nature. The Fool. So this is taking a leap of faith towards something new. But this also could be somebody who jumps into a situation without thinking it through. So keep that in mind. You do want to be making smarter choices if that is something that you in the past have had issues with. Eight of Wands coming in, which is heavy communication energy. I just had 3, 2, 1 on the timer. So that is like a countdown. That's like 3, 2, 1, your time is up, maybe. But that could be also like ascension energy, because it is, like ascending numbers with it being in order. But maybe your time is up on a situation, though. Maybe you have been taking too long to communicate with somebody about how you've been feeling. We have the Queen of Swords reversed. You may lack boundaries. Like maybe you do not like to upset people. You don't want to shake anything up, so you may have like a level of being a people pleaser. This is also someone who maybe struggles with using like their logic. So, this may be a message to be setting stronger boundaries with people. Especially if this is an issue in relationships. Like if you are currently in a soul connection and you struggle with setting boundaries with outside people that are just trying to come in and tempt you, your message may be to, set stronger boundaries with people. But somebody is trying to communicate with you, so it could be someone coming in trying to tempt you. So just be aware of that. Wow, we have the Tower. So this is like a chaotic upheaval. Somebody may be communicating with you to stir the pot, so just be aware of that. But we do have 9 of Cups. So this is, you know, you do crave having like a full emotional abundance with someone. Okay. 3 of Swords reversed and Wheel of Fortune. So you are getting over past heartbreaks still. That could be dealing with relationships that didn't work out, or you know, deaths or anything like that that has caused, you know, a grieving energy in your life. We do have Wheel of Fortune though, so it does look like things are going to be, you know, turning around for you. You're going to hit like a stroke of good luck. This is Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio energies. So maybe you are dealing with any of those fixed signs. The fixed sign seasons may be significant for you, or, you know, maybe one of those signs was a past connection for you that you are healing from still. Okay. I am going to... pull some Woodland Warden, so let's see what comes out there. Okay, so we have the Fox and Ivy adaptability. So you may be very flexible. You know, you may be able to adapt to a lot of situations, think on your toes, which is not a negative thing, but a fox is very sneaky. So there may be some sort of sneaking around, sneaky element to you that you need to address possibly. This could be surrounding the person that may be coming in trying to communicate with you. But we do have the Boar and Pumpkin, which is confidence. Pumpkins obviously are fall time. We're in fall currently, so maybe something significant is going to happen around fall. You know, pigs could be significant. Maybe a pig is somebody's favorite animal. But also, so it looks like you need to, you know, work on boosting your confidence in this next month. You know, it looks like you are going to be raising your confidence level, so that's good. Okay, also, we now have the Antelope and Wheat, which is nourishment. So, maybe, too, there is something diet-wise that you should consider changing. Maybe there's some sort of, like, self-help routine that you should be working on. That, you know, may help you mentally become more stable. And then if you do that, then, you know, it may also help your confidence and things of that nature. So, maybe work on diet changing. Maybe you have not been eating enough. So that also could be a message too. Like if you're someone who diets a lot, maybe this is a message to actually be eating a little bit more, or, you know, take it how it resonates. Eat more nutrition, you know, more things that nourish your body in a healthier way. Maybe, you know, take up some sort of exercise, or, you know, put that where it resonates. I'm going to be pulling some Romeo and Juliet cards, so let's see what comes out here. Distilling liquor. Strategy, expertise, double-edged sword. So maybe you're somebody who actually makes your own alcohol. Maybe you've been drinking too much, and this is your message to dial that back. I mean, nourishment came out, so maybe you have been, you know, doing a little bit too much, but there is some sort of strategy. This also does feel like the fox with adaptability. So this does feel like it's clarifying that there is like a level of, you know, you must be good with strategizing or something. There's some sort of strategy that you're going to be working on in this upcoming month Then we have the nurse. So kindness, loving, and realistic. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who is like very caring, somebody who's very nurturing towards you, someone that was very kind and loving. This could also be you. So maybe you're someone who's very kind and loving and realistic. So take that how that resonates. But this also, the nurse, feels like it's confirmation on the nourishment as well. Because maybe there's some sort of like, you know, maybe you have to nurse yourself back to health. I'm not sure if you've been having any sort of health issues or anything. So somebody may be helping you come up with some sort of remedy. I mean, this is like the cold and flu season as well, so maybe, you know, just be careful with how much you're going out and not taking care of yourself. Let's pull a inner child healing oracle. Okay. We have number 21, which is run wild. Let your inner wild child run forth. So, I mean, distilling liquor came out. Maybe you do have a wild side. Maybe you have been, you know, doing some, but again, try not to do too much because it's coming out that you need to get more nourishment as well. So if you are going to be a little wild in this upcoming month, make sure that you are also taking care of yourself. So I'm going to pull some zodiac charms and initial charms to give you further confirmation that this is your story. This can give you sun, moon, or rising signs, or a time frame where something may shift in your connection. We got Pisces, Pisces again. So a lot of confirmation that this is a Pisces reading. Then we have the letter Virgo as well. Something's rustling around back there. I had to look. The letter G, C, C again, Q, I, M, W, and P. Bye. I hope this helped.